Hello everybody, this is Sean and welcome back to episode number 28 of our Rimworld Alpha 15 Fallville Let's Play. We're on Cassandra Extreme Difficulty Permadeath with a tundra colony building outside, and when we left off, our colony of Fallville was overcoming the problems of electricity shortages. Not too soon either with darkness. Actually, I thought there was an eclipse, but I'm looking at these solar panels, and it seems like there's not an eclipse. Well, it says eclipse. I mean, that could be really out of date. This seems really dark for noon. Oh, okay, so there is an eclipse. I see, that must have been an artifact of loading a save game. Well, never mind. Observation did not come out properly. So, I've gotten some feedback on videos number 1 and 2, and apparently the audio levels are, I mean, I knew the audio wasn't the best in video 1, but I didn't realize how quiet it was for people who, just don't have their computer set up the same way as I do, I guess. So I went around and fiddled with the settings and watched some tutorials on getting the audio balance right. And hopefully this is a little better. I still can't seem to get it to record, I think, loud enough. Yeah, it's hard to say. And it's kind of hard to tell, too, until I actually see the video on YouTube. I guess I could make a test video and, well, you don't need to hear about that. Let's hear about our colony instead, how things are going. That one square. Oh, I see. So I'm building that wall down there, which means I'll be able to tear up that mining outdoor area there. I can mine out all those little support pieces as well. I think I had more important things to do last time. I was looking at that. Chunk of steel. So apparently I shouldn't be keeping my leather inside. It's only the cloth and I assume other fibers that need to be inside. The rest of them I should be keeping outside of my workshop anyways. Oh, I have that crafting mirror trainer as well. I should use that. There's no point in just sitting on that. So mirror trainers give more points the lower your skill is. So I think Dorna here would be a good one to give it to. I could give it to Flays, and she could get bumped up to like 10 maybe, but I think I could bump Dorna up to 8. And then I wouldn't have to worry about her being at 2. Although neither one of them really seem to be getting any good practice in there. Actually, Flays has less responsibility, so let's go ahead and have her take it. There we go. Is there something else I wanted to use over here? No, but I did want to turn on... Curious why I didn't sell those plasteel knives. They're by the trade beacon, so I could have. Is the trader still available? Nope. Maybe they're new plasteel knives? Bunch of knives over here too. There's another shoddy one. Maybe I didn't sell them because I figured I could melt them down for more. Let's go ahead and unsuspend that. I don't know that I'm going to be able to melt down that granite club. Looks like I have it set to not allow non-smeltable. And the granite club is still there, so I guess we'll find out. Anybody goes those there. Place is staying pretty clean thanks to the efforts of Kimmy and other such pawns. Clean rooms are nicer rooms, even though it's dull and actually a little dirty in here. Getting the info in our courtyard, it's very dirty in here. Meat is something that, and corpses, pawns find both of those pretty ugly. So sometimes that's why it's good to have a high priority meat and vegetable square set up right next to your cooking area, and then store all your meat and corpses in a separate room. That way your cook doesn't have to sit there and stare at that all day long. But I never even bothered to set up those urgent priority zones. I feel like I did set that up in the previous kitchen, but not in the new kitchen. Let's go to raw food, vegetarian. There we go. Raw food, meat. That'll make the cooking process a little faster. Not that it's been a huge drain on resources or anything. So my next goal, I think, definitely needs to be this second garden. Or should I do the tree garden first? Tree garden is going to be up here. There's that stone there, so I can't put it there. I don't have enough resources for it, so I shouldn't really worry about it at this time. I can go ahead and plan it out, though. Maybe if, yeah, spring's coming around, so I could probably even plant the trees in there without having to worry about like, you know, they'll be able to grow. I won't have to worry about putting the light in there, building the walls, or any of those things. If some thrumbos come around, they could, you know, they eat trees, so that could cause some problems. Let's keep my eye out for that. So this looks much better with the side doors for them to shoot from. And then down here, mostly will be for the longer range weapons. I like to get this one set up too, but this will be plenty. I'm excited to use it. I shouldn't get too excited. Actually, you know, I should, because pretty much anything that comes into my kill zone is going to be easy to deal with, and it's the stuff that doesn't come into my kill zone that's not so easy to deal with. But what I should do is prepare a little bit for siegers. I think it's going to be, like, it would be real nice if I could, you know, build an outside wall. I think it's going to be a little while before I can really start coming through on those plans. And I've definitely fallen behind on setting up any of this kind of defense. So I'm going to go ahead and set up some basically like defensive embrasures here. I don't know why I didn't disassemble that. Go ahead and deconstruct all of that as well. I guess I could have just done all of it in one swoop. Would have been less time consuming that way, though. I want to go ahead and just waste time. If I set one up there, I should probably set one up over here as well. This is a interesting area here with this corner. Probably should do is smooth this edge out. I'll just leave it the way it is. Go ahead and put roofs over that stuff as well. So now, attacks from that direction. Let's put some up here. I'll just go around. I should do all the roof stuff afterwards. Put one over here. Oops. Too much. down here. These are just basic defenses. I probably should have set them up quite a while ago. Luckily, we haven't had any sappers. That is where these are pretty much mandatory. It's really hard to fight off sappers, so you kind of have to bring the fight to them. I mean, you can stand inside and let them blow a hole in your wall, and then try to shoot them as they come through. But then to do that, you kind of need to have some sort of cover set up for them, or they're going to run around and hide behind your stuff, and you're going to end up blowing everything up. They're going to be throwing grenades and all sorts of crazy nonsense. Another solar flare. Gonna take a while for these little security areas to be built. Get some roofs over them. So roofs are always the lowest priority construction build. Can be a little frustrating. So, you know, like this whole project is a lot of stuff. Got a lot of construction things queued up, and I won't build any roofs until all of the construction is completed. Looks so much different with that wall torn out. Care about those events. Doesn't seem to affect anything. That area is looking nice. Kind of sold out on plunder here. The merchant frequency is definitely improved in this version. Oh, good, a raid. Mechs, that's fine. Not the raiders I was hoping for, but mechs will mostly go to my kill zone, so I can put that to good use. And let's make sure our safe zone is set up to cover everything that's actually important and that should be covered by a safe zone. That looks good. Expand that up just a little bit there. Really no need for you to be going down here. This is all fine. All right. Actually, I think I'm going to go ahead and clear that out of the safe zone at this point, because it's not actually very safe. It's all well and good for Shu to limit his area, her area, but it's not really relevant now. So let's keep the rest of you in the safe zone. Let's go ahead and turn on our kill zone. A couple of Skythers, not really going to be a problem for my defenses. I don't know what sort of pathing they're engaging in. Are you gonna attack that steel door or something? Going after that one? Nope. They're just very weird pathfinding Skythers. Nope, not even going up there. Alright, let's go ahead and draft my pawns now. Get them over here. Kimmy's the first one to arrive. So I'm gonna actually have these shield guys step through the door, and they will absorb the bullets. A lot of shielded pawns. But there's not going to be really any fighting here. This is going to be pretty easy. Actually, you know what? I don't think you need to step in there. Let's see how well you can do on your own. But they're going to present a target, so the Skyther's going to shoot directly at Kimmy now, which is not ideal. They kind of need to be behind the turrets, otherwise the plan doesn't work. This way the Skyther will focus on the turret. Kimmy's too far away. So I guess I'll have to move the turrets forward. Well, really this is designed for shooting people while they're down in here. Should probably get the rest of these guys set up as well. So you can only shoot as far as the first row. He's got a major break risk. Greg, what's going on with Greg? Huh, just, why are you hitting on a married woman? Or maybe they didn't get married, they're just engaged. But she's engaged, dude. That's the power. Power seems to be doing just fine, even though I've got the turrets running and drawing power. Let's go ahead and uninstall the, let's reinstall this battery right there. We'll go ahead and reinstall you right there. Batteries are pretty ugly too, so you want to keep them, don't want to put them next to where people are going to be working or living or doing anything interesting. Which reminds me, I was going to move those leathers out. Probably, let's just make this just all leather. And we will do the, what's that set for medicine? It's a strange choice. Same with drugs. Artillery shell's fine. I don't think I have anywhere set for components, so that'll work. Resources. Really shouldn't be dealing with any of those things. And, yeah, that stuff's okay, I guess. I need to have somewhere to put it. Alright, that'll do. And I can actually expand the size of you, can I? So you can go up to there. Right, let's get the game actually running again. Oh, what is? Oh, that's the wood stockpile, isn't it? Well, let's be a little more realistic about that. Just set up a wood stockpile over here. I thought I had another one set up somewhere else, further in the colony. Yeah, up there. Set one up down here too. I guess that's a trading zone, so I don't really want it to be in the trading zone. How about here? Ah, there's the Skyther, or the centipedes. So let's go take the fight to them. Flamethrower guys. So frustrating. Very difficult to fight against. And why are you walking the pathfinding? Don't take that long route, because you're gonna get shot. See, they're trying to shoot you now. And you, come on, are you kidding me? Oh. Alright, Kimmy, move back here. Dorna, you're gonna get down here. Get out of the, oh, for crying out loud. Get out of there. Oh, this is awful. Get over. No, don't. Ah. And you're on fire. You know, it would be really nice if you could do like a shift click or something to tell them to walk. I understand why she walked around front to go into that door, because you would have had to go through another door to get to this door. Oh, that's so... Right, well, let's try to focus the fire on these two, on just one centipede. And you, why can you not fire on that centipede there? And are you able to fight fires? You can fight fires. I'm really worried about this burning. So, can you fight fires as well, Buchanan? You would think that would be considered scary, but we're gonna find out. Can fight fires, that's good. That one too. Alright. Rescue. Do it, do it, do it. Come on. You can do it, Greg. You can do it. Oh, you're making it. Oh my, you're the best. Cool. That was pretty amazing. We're still going to lose basically all of our turrets. We've already lost one. That one's a goner. Can I send somebody over to save the plasteel one? Oh, that was a lucky move. So how can I get you to where you can serve some useful purpose? Unfortunately, this flawed killbox is not serving as a very good example. Turret's down, but at least none of the pawns sustained any serious injury. Actually, go ahead and, well, I don't want to do that because you're going to go start beating fires out. That's not good for anybody. Let's just get this last centipede killed. Be in much better shape. Come on. Are they still... They're not still shooting at the one that's dead. Just happen to be hitting the one that's dead. The first ring is the thing that is most important. So if you destroy the first ring, you'll kill the centipede. Alright, well, that's it for that raid. That went much worse than I expected. I thought it was going to be a cakewalk, and it was not. Bloody. We almost lost poor Dorna. Did she have anything burn off? She didn't lose any limbs or anything, so that's good. Her blood loss is trivial. Well, let's get those fires out. Let's go ahead and unrestrict everybody except Shu. And we are back in business. That was a challenge, and it definitely took its toll on our infrastructure. So I'm going to build actually a couple of plasteel turrets now. So I should just copy like that. Oh, for copy, and it takes 75 plasteel. That's not too bad. So I could build 4 of those, and that's only 300. Now the problem. So it's like these 3 doors are the ones that can hit them. But the turret is there, so this door is worthless. So if I put the turrets here, I don't really give the bad guys anywhere to hide. they're gonna hide behind that wall of slag, which I'm actually pretty fine with, but I was hoping that they would use the pots there. So Dorna's got a torso infection. Yep, we're just gonna have to deal with that. I think she'll be fine. I do have reasonable doctors. Do I have anybody that's a bad? I have a couple of bad doctors set to doctoring, but that sometimes has to happen that way. Is that another? Kimmy's gotten an infection as well. That's too bad. It's in her arm. I think we're going to be okay if a doctor will come and treat them. Why is nobody coming to treat them? That's Flays. Shoe. What's Shoe up to? Shoe is eating at the speed of 0. I'm not even going to be upset that Kimmy is out of bed to treat Dorna, because Dorna does need to be treated. Kimmy needs to be treated too. Now I'm upset. Kimmy, seriously. And Shoe, why don't you just go here, because I will then tell you to treat Kimmy in a moment. Dorna, stay in bed. You're injured. You have an infection. Alright. Oh, now Flace is finally... And where's Flace? Way down there. That's alright. And you better be treating as opposed to feeding. There we go. I mean, Kimmy needs to be fed as well, but Kimmy needs to have her treatment applied. She's going to die from an infection. How are these two doing? Alright. I don't think they're actually in any danger of actually dying or anything, but still, it's frustrating the cavalier manner the game seems to want to put towards taking care of these things. Gonna need an additional building to get any more pawns. I'm running out of housing. I did want to get the prison going as well. Finally starting to get a little bit of marble built up, but I'll burn through that. I think this building alone will probably burn through most of it. 80 per wall. That's 240. That is most of it, and I'd have to put in the those walls too. But you know, this is something that I need to build, so let's go ahead and get it going. Yeah, I kind of don't really have a choice on where to put the door there. Who is having a mental break? Shoe. Why is Shoe still upset? You having your last thing about your sister? I guess not. Maybe things are just not going so well. How's that room shaping up? Oh, it's an interesting dining room, so that's good. It's not quite impressive yet, but at least it's interesting. Beautiful. Maybe. Probably the psychic drone is bothering Shoe. Okay, we have most of our little defensive areas set up. I didn't build one up there, I guess. Oh, I did. It's just under construction. Got it. Kimmy needs treatment. Oh, Kimmy, that's too bad. Yeah. Do I want to arrest her? I mean, I could force her to take treatment at that point. She needs to gain immunity. not sure what to do there. It's at major. I guess after major comes extreme, and then comes dying. And she's going to be in a daze for hours. I like how the final straw is that she was sick. And if she's in a daze for hours, then she will die. You know, Cassandra, you sent people to just join me. You didn't give me a choice like on Vasilisa, and this was somebody begging for help. If you're just going to start taking away, especially some of my old school pawns like Kimmy here, I'm not very happy about that. Well, we're going to put a break in here now that we've actually reached 30 minutes. I did put a little break in earlier because I thought we had finished up our time, but it was only like 20 minutes in. Thanks for watching, everybody. I hope you will like this video, and if you haven't subscribed yet, you should subscribe. Leave some comments below. I'll chit-chat with you. I hope the audio is better on this one, and I'll continue looking at that. Sometimes you don't notice it until you upload it to YouTube either. So that's right, I said that at the start of this video, so let's not repeat myself. Thanks for watching, everybody. Bye.